the Tennessee Titans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers are favored by 1 point. The over under on this one, 39.5. Thoughts on this one?
Taking Tampa Bay, and I'm taking the over. Um, I do think that there's going to be some points scored in this game, as both teams in the secondary have been extremely forgiving to opposing teams here lately. But I'm taking Tampa because they have better skill set players out wide than just the one DeAndre Hopkins.
Fair enough. Now, a couple of things that struck me as crazy on this one when I really started diving into it. Um, Not going to surprise me if we see Tennessee put up 300 plus through the air on this one. That's right. Like they're giving up about almost 280 yards through the air on this one. So very susceptible to the deep ball, getting beat over the top on that one. So we could see a similar game to Will Levis's debut on this one. Wouldn't surprise me to see a big week there. But on the Tampa Bay side of things, I do think that this thing gets held in check more so. And it has to do all in the trenches on this one. Defensive tackle Simmons going up against Cody Mayock on the opposite side of that. Mayock has been not very good. And I think that Baker is going to have a Simmons problem all day long, in which he's going to have to just be looking up and constantly on the move to keep out of that one there. So I think the pass rush keeps this thing closer. I'm going to take Tennessee to cover. I'm going to take the under. And one of the props I really like is Will Levis to go over his 220.5 passing yards.
So selfishly, for the home league, I hope that they have a Simmons problem, because that means Rachaad White's getting a ton of check down work. Um, I went with one of his props just because I don't think people are valuing correctly. Like, Tampa Bay is truly balanced right now. They are not the Tom Brady Tampa Bay Buccaneers where they were just dropping back and chucking the ball 40, 45 times a game. They believe in the run game. They're getting Rachaad White absolutely involved. He was RB1 last week. Tennessee has been better against the run, but over the last 4 weeks, they've been middle of the pack. Like, they have not been nearly as dominant as they were the first 5, 6 weeks of the season, where they were a top 3 rush defense. They have loosened up here a little bit, so I like that. But to parlay off of your uh, prop here, I'm taking Nuke Hopkins over 4.5 receptions. I think he sees 6, 7, 8 easily, and probably damn near 13 targets.